Welcome back to my channel Knowledge Chronicle.
Have you ever wondered how a massive tree, standing tall for centuries, manages to transport water and essential nutrients from deep underground, all the way to its highest leaves? It has no heart, no blood vessels, yet it accomplishes this incredible feat every single second. Welcome to Knowledge Chronicle, where today we uncover the fascinating secrets of transport in plants. Plants are like living factories, constantly producing food and energy. But to keep their systems running, they need raw materials, minerals from the soil. Unlike humans, who can simply eat food, plants absorb their nutrition through their roots. But here's the catch. Minerals exist in the soil as charged particles called ions. And just like oil and water don't mix, these ions can't just slip into plant cells. So how do they get inside? Two main processes help. 1. Passive transport, the free ride. Some ions take the easy route. If there's a high concentration of minerals in the soil and a low concentration inside the plant, they move in naturally, without using energy. This is like rolling downhill, no effort needed. Example: imagine putting a sugar cube in water. The sugar molecules spread out on their own. This is passive movement, just like in plants. 2. Active transport, the VIP entry. But what happens when the soil has a lower concentration of minerals than the plant? Here, the plant must actively pump minerals into its cells using energy from ATP or adenosine triphosphate. This is like pushing a bicycle uphill. It takes effort. Example: think of a nightclub where only special guests can enter. The bouncer, or transport proteins in plant cells, decides who gets in. This ensures the plant takes in exactly what it needs. Once minerals enter the root hair cells, they don't travel freely. They have to pass through a checkpoint called the endodermis. This layer has a special waterproof barrier made of suberin, which controls what enters the plant's transport system. Think of it like airport security. Only approved nutrients get through. The endodermis ensures harmful substances are blocked while essential minerals continue their journey. Now that minerals are inside, how do they move to where they're needed? The answer lies in the plant's internal transport system, xylem and phloem, the highways of the plant world. Imagine a network of highways that transports supplies across an entire country. That's exactly what the xylem does for plants. The xylem is a series of hollow, tube-like structures that carry water and minerals from the roots to the leaves. This process is powered by something called transpiration pull. As water evaporates from the leaves, it pulls more water upward, like sipping through a straw. Example: if you dip a tissue in water, the water rises on its own due to capillary action. This is exactly how xylem works. While the xylem moves water up, the phloem moves food and nutrients both up and down the plant. This process is called translocation. Example: think of a two-way highway where cars move in both directions. The phloem carries sugars made in the leaves to parts that need them, like growing buds, developing fruits, and even the roots. Once minerals reach different parts of the plant, they don't just stay put. The plant is constantly recycling them. Growing parts need the most. Minerals travel to young leaves, flowers, seeds, and roots. Just like nutrients in the human body go to growing children. 2. Older leaves donate their nutrients. Before leaves fall off in autumn, plants extract important minerals and send them to other parts. This is why autumn leaves turn yellow. They've given away their valuable nutrients. Example: imagine an old car being stripped for parts before it's scrapped. The valuable components are reused elsewhere, just like plants do with minerals. 3. Not all minerals move easily. Some minerals, like calcium, are stuck in place once absorbed. Others, like nitrogen and potassium, move freely around the plant. Without proper nutrient transport, plants can suffer from deficiencies, just like humans. If a plant doesn't get enough nitrogen, its leaves turn yellow. If it lacks potassium, its growth stunts. It's just like a human lacking vitamins. Deficiencies weaken the whole system. Traditionally, we thought xylem only carried minerals and phloem only carried food. But recent studies show there's some exchange between the two. It's like two train networks. Sometimes they share passengers. A small amount of materials actually move between xylem and phloem, making transport even more efficient. So, the next time you see a giant tree or a tiny plant growing in a crack on the sidewalk, remember, it's running a complex, high-tech transport system beneath your feet. Without plants, life on Earth wouldn't exist. They don't just feed us, they create oxygen, cool our climate, and support all life forms. If you found this video fascinating, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Knowledge Chronicle. Your one like, share, and subscribe will help us create more valuable content. See you in the next video.